Hey man, this in the lab live. Used to bake pies, now I'm on YouTube on In the Lab Live. Hit the like button, yeah, go ahead subscribe. Ain't no telling what you see, it's gonna be a long ride. Better open up your eyes, cause we be in the dish till 7 in the morning. Coffee in one hand and the sweet got me zoning. Blocking all the haters, shout out my moderators. They make the show greater, main reason why we made it. So up on the top, I can't see the ground. Got these niggas mad, they love when I was down. Now nigga up, and they can't tell me shit. Shout out to Scale Gang and all my people in this bitch. I got haters, I got friends, I got product, I got ends. If I ever get a plaque, I know they gon' hate me then. Still rolling in that lag slow, hotter than Tabasco. Don't matter what you buying, I can get you what you ask for. Hottest in the streets, yeah, these niggas can't compete. We be grinding while they sleep, yeah, 7 days a week. I ain't tripping on the docks, telling niggas come box. Right, knock them out of socks, boy, you must be smoking rocks. Hey, this in the Lab Live, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Salute. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Make sure you are hitting that like button. If you ain't doing nothing else, if you new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. Hey, man, we got some things to talk about today, man. You know, come to find out, there will not be a pretrial hearing, guys, on the 24th, as we thought there would be. If my memory serves me correctly, Kewon was supposed to be at this hearing on the 24th, right? But unfortunately, some things have taken place that most definitely makes that not possible, guys. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. All right, so we ain't gonna take all day to get to it. Let's get to it because I got plenty for y'all today. Check this out, y'all. All right, so let's go here first, right? It says, and I made it big enough for everybody to see, so y'all know that I ain't capping, right? It says, let me go over here to it. It says, Friday, July 24th hearing has been removed from the Dallas County Clerk calendar as the court continues to await Judge Chica ruling on songs being entered for jury testimony in trial, guys. So there will not be, I repeat, there will not be a pretrial hearing tomorrow, guys, which is Friday, or today, whenever you're hearing it. There's no pretrial. They took that one off because Judge Chica still has to rule on, you know, whether she's gonna allow those songs into court, right? You know, and we found out some other interesting things from court, the last court date that Yella Beezy had, and that is they are calling what's his name, Detective Barnes out, right? They want to bust Detective Barnes out. They want him to tell, basically, well, not even tell. They want him to show, you know, any kind of contact that he's been having with Benjamin Rainwater or any other suspect on this case, man. I most definitely had that for y'all as well. Hold on, let me pull that up for y'all so we can see what it says, right? So basically, they want any kind of information that or interviews or text messages or anything of that nature that Barnes has done with any suspect or person he has interviewed, whether they cooperated or not. They want the names of the people who cooperated, and even if they didn't, if they were questioned. It says any and all document, notes, reports, memos, and recording of any witness Detective Barnes has interviewed or attempted to interview during his investigation of Melvin Noble, unaliving, to include the names of witnesses that cooperated and did not cooperate with his investigation. Any and all communications to include text messages and emails to and from any witnesses Detective Barnes has interviewed or attempted to interview during this investigation of the unaliving of Melvin Noble, guys, aka Mo 3. And then it gets just a little bit more specific here, guys. Let's see if I can blow it up without blowing it up too far. Where it says our God, guys, you know, somebody that we're very familiar with, within the Mo 3 sector. It says any call and all communications Detective Barnes has had with one Benjamin Rainwater, they got his date of birth up there, including but not limited to reports, memos, text messages, recordings, and emails, guys. They want to know anything he's been doing with a Rainwater, guys, and we've been hearing Rainwater most definitely speak on Detective Barnes being a bad man when it comes to law enforcement, and doing his job. And basically they're saying that in some interviews, Rainwater has said that he basically talks with Detective Barnes, and that has Yellow Beezy's side like, hold up, wait a minute, wait. You got somebody that don't like me spearheading this campaign against me when it comes to the unaliving the Mo 3. Man, we need everything y'all got going over there. We want it all. So we're gonna have to see how that turns out, if Detective Barnes turns over everything that he has. How many of y'all think that the judge is gonna make Detective Barnes turn over, all these interviews and messages and people he was gonna interview, people who cooperated and people who didn't, because they want all of them, guys. And they most definitely named Benjamin Rainwater, old Rainwater. They named him by name, guys. Yeah, they put Rainwater right down off in there by name, man. Crazy work. All right. So I gave y'all that. Those are the latest and breaking of official details when it comes to the Mo 3 case. So if you was looking forward to seeing that pre-trial tomorrow, you're sadly mistaken. There will be no pre-trial tomorrow, guys. All right. But this is where it gets a little bit more interesting, because if you take a look at the thumbnail, and read it, it basically shows what I just showed y'all about it being no pre-trial tomorrow. And then it says Kewon White says he has a bombshell that would turn the Mo 3 case upside down, man. Yeah, man. He most definitely spoke to all of this. Now, Kewon is the alleged unaliver of Mo 3, guys. He's the alleged man who was running down that highway with that chopper, and that police are saying that Yellow Beezy paid to unalive Mo 3. Well, he's been doing a lot of talking over there with Mr. Lawton, man. And some most definitely caught my attention. I peeked in over there one day, one day here recently, and I hear Kewon over there talking about, having a 50-round drum, a 50-round chopper, that he could unload at any time. He says that the prosecution has been dying to talk to him, y'all. He said they want to talk to him, and it sounds like he may talk to him. Is that the reason why there's no court tomorrow or today, whenever you watching this? Because he basically went in there and dropped the bomb. Now, the other day he was on live. He was trying to get himself sent to the hole. That's what I say. He was trying to get himself sent to the hole because he was upset because he had been trying to get a haircut off in there. And basically he found out that he wasn't going to get a haircut before this pre-trial. So he flooded his cell, guys. Put his mat on the floor, said he was on a floaty. You know how they do in jail, and said that he was at Hurricane Harbor tonight. Yeah, for real. But I took it somewhere else, guys. I was like, man, could Kewon be flooding out this cell so that he can go get put in solitary confinement and basically be able to, converse without anybody knowing? Hey, man, just try that on for size. I could be way off. Then again, I could be right, because as you see, there's no court today. Right, there's no court today. Now, he said he had some bombshell information. I'm not making this up. You know what I'm saying? He most definitely said he had some bombshell information that he was preparing to see whether he was going to drop it on them or not, guys. You know what I'm saying? He said that he got a bunch of truths that he can tell, when it comes to this whole entire situation, that would blow this case out the water. But hey, if you don't believe it, from me, let Kewon say it in his own words, man. Shout out to Mr. Lawton. He most definitely been holding it down with the Kewon interviews, and letting Kewon jump on there and say what he wants to say. So let's hear what he said. You guys tell me if it sounds like he about to give up some names. I'm just saying, and tell some things.
See, y'all believe the most knowledge in the world on the internet, so I don't do believe that. But I ain't changed nothing up. I'm telling y'all what it is.
Kewon said he's gonna be the biggest slime ball of them all, because at the end of the day, it's all about painting a picture for the jury. Mama, let him continue. Check it out.
Please did sound good. Jump like a hula hoop.
So that means so you take the plea deal. That means everybody. So that means everybody on the case damn near.
Plea deal. Say what? Yeah, Kewon say he got some information so damaging that the prosecution is gonna have to give him a plea deal, and it be up to him whether he wants to take it or not. But let's continue.
Guilty, ain't it?
No, they don't necessarily mean that. It depends on.
Crazy. Let's continue. He got Lawton perplexed. He off the wall, man. Let's see what he say.
Your call has been accepted.
All right.
See, look at Lawton. Let me tell you something. What y'all thinking is not what it is. See, I'm not going to tell y'all about a whole game plan and how I was thinking about it. But I can make a deal right now, and I'm going to say it like this, Lawton. And this is the best I'm going to put it. I ain't going to put it no other way. I ain't going to keep going in this shit. I'm just going to put it like this. And sorry for using you, Lawton, but I'm going to use you. You did what you did, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So right now he's talking directly. I'm thinking to Jerry and Bodega, guys. You know what I'm saying? You did what you did, and he using Lawton as a stand-in for those people. So it sounds like he's talking to Lawton, but he's not talking to Lawton, guys. He's talking to Jerry Johnson and possibly Jose Bodega, and he's basically giving y'all the layout of what exactly it is he plans to do. I think Kewon got some knowledge of some things that may have happened inside of the GRC camp, that he feels like is very valuable to the prosecution, to the point where it may be damaging to Bodega and Jerry. Therefore, since in his own words, people are being slime balls, well, he's gonna be the biggest slime ball of them all. Let's go.
What's going on? But what you saying is you put it off on somebody else. But if somebody else ain't got nothing to do with it.
So he's saying you putting it off on somebody else, and that somebody else got nothing to do with it. I think he's talking about them basically putting this whole thing off on Yellow Beezy. And Kewon saying, hey, that ain't right. So since y'all doing stuff ain't right, trying to please the prosecution, basically, because Kewon feels like Bodega was coerced into whatever testimony that he gave by the prosecution. So he's saying, since y'all doing that, hey, I got something for y'all. I'm finna blow the lid off of this, but I'm not gonna be running a narrative. I'm gonna be telling the absolute truth on everything that went on. Check this out.
Right. So I'm not gonna put it off on this somebody else. I'm not gonna put it off on this somebody else. That I know that ain't got nothing to do with it. But I'm gonna throw this out to you, and I'm gonna slam a donkey. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. I know.
He said, I'm gonna put it all on you. Not gonna put it on nobody that ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm gonna put it all on you. You hear me? He said he gonna slam dunk him. Let's run that back one more time.
But I'm gonna throw this out to you, and I'm gonna slam a donkey. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. I know. I see where you coming from.
He said, I'm gonna throw an alley hoop and I'm gonna slam dunk it. You hear what I'm saying? So it's something that the prosecution may want, that Kewon has, guys, a very vital piece of information, and it's gonna backfire on Bodega or Jerry, one of the two, man. It's getting real.
See, the way I was talking, explain shit, people are not gonna pick up what I put down. That's why I explain the way I explain it. Because if you street smart and you really just sit there and think what I'm saying, some people gonna get it, some people not. If it ain't with you to get, I'm not here to try to break them down to you. Because I'm not gonna tell you like what's out in my sleeve, what I got planned, and what I might be trying to do. I'm just saying, like, if I want to make a deal, I can make a deal, and I ain't even gotta lie on nobody. I ain't gotta lie on
nobody the play, guys.
Didn't do nothing.
He said, I ain't gotta lie on nobody that didn't do nothing. Peep the play. He said, man, I'm not gonna give y'all my whole game plan. You know, if you street smart, you're gonna pick up on what I'm saying. If you're not, you're gonna be lost somewhere. But see, me, I'm street smart. I pick up on what he's saying. He has a very piece of vital information that he can tell without, implicating anybody, like he says, that doesn't have anything to do with it. But basically, he's saying that he's going to tell the truth on the whole entire situation, and it's going to blow the lies that Bodega and Jerry are spilling out the water.
So you ain't got to lie on somebody that ain't.
Cause a lot of shit, I ain't got to lie on nobody that didn't do nothing.
Right.
I hope y'all peeping game on what he's saying. So he said he ain't got to lie on nobody, which basically breaks down to he don't got to tell on anyone that doesn't have anything to do with this. But basically he gonna keep it with the slime balls. Make sure you're following what he's saying, y'all, because he most definitely saying it in real time.
Thing.
Cause a lot of shit, I ain't got to lie on nobody that didn't do nothing.
Right.
Because the planes being ran to you, a lot of people don't know. If you on the outside, you're not gonna know what's going on. But I know what's going on. And I see what's going on. And that's you know what I'm saying? And I ain't just talking about on me. It's just a bunch of security. So
he was saying this whole thing that's going on, including with the guys who are telling who used to be his friends, are a bunch of F-ish, right? You know what I'm saying? He not down with it. To me, it seems like, we all may feel like Yella may have something to do with it, but Kewon's desperately fighting for Beezy, in my opinion, it seems like. And they are implicating Yella off into this entire situation, and Kewon is like, that's not what he wants to do. So he's most definitely looking to change the narrative.
And remember, like I told you, I told you another scenario that nobody know about, but and I was like, shit, I go to trial and it can end up like this. You know what I was telling you?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, enlighten me.
Okay.
So when he feels like Lawton don't understand exactly what it is, or Lawton forgot, he elaborates on another scenario he might run out. Check this out.
I told you when we had that talk, and I told you, I was like, look, bro, the nigga lying on people. The truth will come out of trial. You know what I'm saying? The real truth will come out of trial. In the middle of trial, a nigga do some shit and tell the real truth in trial and make everybody
said a nigga come out and tell the real truth in trial and let everybody see. So Kewon is most definitely talking about doing some form of telling, guys, whether it be before or during the Yella Beezy trial, to try to throw this whole thing off. Because he said the truth can come out before trial, in the middle of trial. Yeah, man, Kewon got some tricks up his sleeve, guys. Let's go. Let's bring that back.
trial. You feel what I'm saying? The real truth will come out of trial. In the middle of trial, a nigga do some shit and tell the real truth in trial and make everybody best out on them. Now you get what I'm saying?
So basically he's saying if he was to say, hey man, this is what really happened during the trial, you know, basically just bust out, you know, with his version of the truth. That's what I'm gonna call it. With Kewon's version of the truth. Now I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but you got the trigger man basically saying, hey, I don't know what these fools talking about, but this is how it really went. You know, implicate himself as well as tell those people everything that he knows as far as the way he wants to tell them. Whether he's telling them the truth or not, I don't know. You know, but it seems like he's willing to take that heat to get it off of Yella Beezy and make Bodega and Jerry Johnson stories invalid.
Because y'all went along and make it feel like somebody on some money, and when it really ain't even them.
Basically, you got niggas sitting up here lying on some niggas on a nigga that ain't true. And then you want to play funny games. So now you basically saying that you want to play funny games, you're going to get funny prizes.
Right. So Kewon's ready to jump off board like, man, hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you got to sacrifice yourself. And it seems like Kewon is okay with being the sacrifice, you know, but in return, he's trying to get Yella off, and he's trying to send Jerry them down the river, guys. It's basically what I'm getting. Let me know in the comments what you get. But that's what I'm getting thus far. Is that Yella, he's trying to get Yella off by telling his version of the truth, and at the same time, send Jerry and Bodega under the bus.
Now, like a mother, like the prize that you gonna get, it's gonna hurt you though. That's what I'm saying. The prize you gonna hurt you because you sit up here. First off, y'all lying. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that you was allowed like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to lie like that on somebody because
and now understand, y'all, that means he's talking to two people. I told y'all he's talking to Bodega and Jerry at the same time. But he say y'all lying, you know, and basically not telling the truth. So what I'm finna do is, since y'all talking, let me talk.
Real slime, then I'm gonna be on the slime, but my slime gonna be legit. And at the end of the day, my slime, some niggas gonna work with me, some niggas not work with me. But the way I'm gonna do my slime, it ain't gonna be on it like them.
Right. Cause that goes back to what I was saying yesterday.
But my slime can get your way out like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you wanna lie like that on somebody because can get your way, or you want some real slime ball, then I'm gonna be on the slime ball. But my slime ball gonna be legit. And at the end of the day, my slime, some niggas do me, some niggas not do me. But the way I'm gonna do my slime ball shit ain't gonna be on those like them.
Right.
The way I'm gonna do my slime ball stuff, it ain't gonna be like they did. Right, so he's talking directly to Bodega and Jerry, you know what I'm saying, while still calling them liars. But he's most definitely alluding to, hey, since y'all want to play, let's play. You know what I'm saying? He's saying y'all want to be slime balls, I'm gonna be the biggest slime ball of them all. You know, so if I feel like if it's anything that he has with the on GRC, at this point he ready to give the detectives, the judge, whoever, whatever they want on these guys as far as what he knows. And that's what's going to make them want to give him a deal. Because you got to remember, Kewon was around these guys. He knows a lot. We feel like he knows a lot about these guys. Said was his cousin. Which means that, you know, he's been, you know, around them. Gave us some insight one time about GRC and who was coming over there and all that type of stuff. But anyway, knows the inner workings and some of the dirt on the GRC. So if he has enough info or something so damaging on these guys, then he feels like he could potentially get this plea deal. Remember, he said, I got information so good they gonna want to give me a plea deal. Now I want to bring y'all to another day. You know what I'm saying? And I may can go. Matter of fact, I want to take y'all to just recently. I think it was on the same day as the pre-trial. I went over there, you know, and I gave a scenario to Kewon, and it involved Florida guys. And Kewon spent a lot of time with this fella, and I kind of, said something about Bubba, and man, something happened with the phone. It went. Now, I ain't gonna give y'all too much. I'll put it together, but at the same time, just some of what he knows when it comes to the GRC. See what I'm saying? Leverage. All right. So I was telling y'all about the Florida situation, right? And what was said. Correction. Madam O brought it up. I just kind of emphasized it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Madam O. Yeah, man. She most definitely be on top of her game as well, man. But listen, y'all. All right. So there's been a rumor, circling around that GRC Florida may have had something to do with the unaliving of Bubba, guys. And Lawton most definitely made it clear that, that the police may have been searching for info, or the detectives, on this case, as well as other cases like Roy Lee's. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said verbatim. It's always good to pay attention to what people are saying. But on this particular live right here, Florida was mentioned, and then I kind of emphasized on it, and then something very strange happened. Try to take a look at this. This is crazy, guys. Tell me what y'all think down there in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Could we have possibly hit the nail right on the head when it comes to possible things or dirt Kewon might have on GRC, guys? Check this out.
And then they had DJ on there, and then they had Florida on there. Like they were name dropping like a mother scooter.
Yeah, they put it pretty much. We in fourth quarter, nigga. The heat is on. Like it's on. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like,
and all this time they were saying that Yella didn't know Devin and Kewon, but then they said Yella and Devin were friends from Lancaster School, and that they only stopped being friends when people started getting arrested. I was like, oh my God. And they said cousin Kewon, he's back, right? They said cousin Kewon had him and Yellow Beezy's pictures and videos in his phone. I said my cousin said that he didn't really know that guy. They're lying on him.
Just turn your ears on.
Said that they had all of the videos of my cousin with Yellow Beezy in my cousin's phone. And I said, they're lying on my cousin, because my cousin said he didn't really know dude.
What you talking about when he was saying he was in there with GRC chain and the PMG pinky ring and the
No, that was at the concert, but they were saying like they had pictures and videos of them together in Kewon's phone.
Out of Kewon's phone.
Gingerbread Man. Let me tell you, Gingerbread Man, I've got a feeling that I don't want to know about Florida, okay? I don't think I want to know about Florida, okay? I'm just wondering why his name
and Florida name comes up again. Oh, man.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Look at Bubba.
I got a feeling that I don't want to know about him. I think that guy's pretty scary.
I don't want to know about him either.
Y'all want me to tell y'all all about him? I can tell y'all all about him. I can tell y'all what's happening to me.
Enlighten me then. Enlighten me.
Let's go, Mahia.
Oh, once upon a time, there was a guy standing in front of the store. Two guys hopped out of a car and opened fire, and one of them was supposed to be him.
Mm-hmm. Kewon, are you okay?
Y'all hear that phone? Did y'all hear it? Now listen. Two guys hopped out of a car and opened fire, and one of them was supposed to be him.
Mm-hmm. Kewon, are you okay? My.
Right over there.
So, I know y'all heard that. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? You know, was Mahel way off? I could have been way off in left field somewhere, but I think it was the reason why those buttons started getting pushed. And remember, Kewon keeps on saying, guys, that he has basically a 50 round clip that he could unload at any time. You know, that would basically be detrimental to what these guys got going on when it comes to the prosecution and GRC, guys. Ooh-wee, man. Ooh-wee. I'm just saying, man, what if that is it? You know, let me know in the comments if you think that may be exactly what it is, guys. But there is no trial, no pre-trial tomorrow. You know, did Kewon drop that bombshell? Is that why there's no pre-trial? I'm just saying, man, I'm assuming over here. I'm just saying, you know, it is crunch time. But man, wouldn't it be something if the situation with Roy Lee and the situation with Bubba came into play, man? You know what I'm saying? Man, I most definitely got all the content. You know, and make sure y'all leave me some comments down there. Let me know what y'all think about this video, man. You know, what's up with the pre-trial being canceled? Is it because she didn't come out yet and say whether or not she will allow certain evidence as far as the lyrics and interviews into the courtroom? Or could it be because the other day Kewon flooded out his cell, wound up going probably to the hole, you know, and may have dropped that bomb on this whole entire situation? Sidewalk Gang, checking out.
That nigga 3 bag like a motherfucker. Hey man, y'all already know what the fuck going on. I touched down cars here like this. I heard a bunch of real rap going on in the city, man. R.I.P. sent me with this one, man. Like this, for it up. Quality dollar, they made their mind up not to ride with a mouth. I'm sick and tired, I had to swallow my pride. Your heavenly father, I know they watching, but I gotta provide. Got a mama, hope you keep her alive. Lot of partners that I lost to the coppers. Get a look, bitch, I'm the boss of this roster. They ready to ride. I know they gon' kill them, I gotta get them out the hood before they die. I know they itching when I look in their eyes. Bringing them back with extendo, let down the window, rearrange the whole scene up. Laws come wig like we ain't seen none. Get it and go, make sure you change your demeanor. Pockets sitting thicker than the legs on Davina. Fuck the white girl, she take dick a real screamer. Salute her, she ain't snitches the day that I seen her. Interrogation room, the laws looking for the heater. Talking about the 3, she started speaking amnesia. Remember when a solo was a photo green beamer? They ain't let me drive it cause I probably would've wrecked it. Don't believe the lies, bitch, I'm highly respected. A man never test me, he'll die by this weapon. Learn how to shoot, took time to perfect it. All hell is the king, bitch, I'm a guy in my section. I ain't gotta improvise, fuck the side that I'm repping. They don't recognize that I strive for this blessing. Yeah, look, champion, I'm a champion, I win. They like, damn, he won. They like, damn, he won again. Got the heart of a lion, standing tall with that iron, nigga, you gon' have to kill me. And they know that I'm a ride when they look me in the eye, and that's why the street feel me. Cause I win, win, win. I win, win, I win. I did this shit once, came back, did it twice, I'ma do the shit again. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I win. Look up. Damn, he won. Come here, look. They don't televise it, disguise my progression. Will they ever check me or ride is the question. Catch them outside, but they dodge my direction. 5'5" with a 6'9" complexion. I won't jeopardize what I got, that's why they panicking. Shooter with a shooter, don't get turned into a mannequin. My cousin in the face, say the cell block jamming them. Stay up by some friends, I need alcohol and bandages. Illuminati shit, see the devil when them candles lit. Guy got my back, so I ain't tripping, he gon' handle it. Look, why would you put all this pain on my plate? Spread lies on my name, tell the people I'm fake. They look up to 3 because I am the way. I'm the king of the jungle, I run with the apes. I pray that one day the world see that I'm great. Stay down all the way, I go hard in the paint. I'm a champion. It's my city, nigga. My city, nigga. My city keep hating, nigga. And shit like that, nigga.